ago, I was scheduled to debate one of the smartest atheists on the planet, the atheist formerly known as Cosmic Skeptic, Alex O'Connor, Great Britain's AOC.
David Wood recently called out Alex O'Connor for stepping out of a debate that he was supposed to have with him in just a few days. Now, in today's video, we're going to take a deeper look at this and see exactly why Alex O'Connor decided he no longer wants to attend this very critical debate that he was going to have with David Wood. And we're going to hear what David Wood has to say about this and his call out specifically towards Alex O'Connor.
I was scheduled to debate one of the smartest atheists on the planet, the atheist formerly known as Cosmic Skeptic, Alex O'Connor, Great Britain's AOC. I was looking forward to debating Alex on whether Jesus claimed to be God. That was his choice for a topic. I thought it would be interesting because it's normally Muslims who like to debate that topic. Christians and atheists usually debate topics like, does God exist? So debating the claims of Christ with an atheist seemed like a good idea. Alas, it was not meant to be. Just 2 weeks before our debate, Alex backed out, as James from Modern Day Debate posted.
Now put a pin in this debate topic because that's going to come into play in just a few minutes when we hear David kind of call out Alex on this. But let's see what James, the one who put together this convention, this event, had to say about the situation surrounding Alex.
Dear all, due to concerns over Islamic extremism potentially threatening the safety of our upcoming DebateCon 5 conference, Alex O'Connor has decided not to attend. And after careful consideration, I've decided that DebateCon 5 will go ahead as planned. Islamic extremists will not stop this event from happening. We will have armed security on the premises at all times. They will not hesitate to swiftly handle any potential threats. Shortly, I will announce David Wood's new opponent. DebateCon 5 is still on February 15th in Newark, New Jersey. Tickets are here. Since my new debate opponent has just been confirmed, I think I can announce my opponent and the topic later in this video. James also requested, please do not attack Alex over his choice. I, James, was the one communicating with him over email, and I take him at his word. We are on good terms, and there was no drama in this process. Instead of focusing on Alex, please help us get the word out about the event.
Now, we're about to hear what David has to say about this and David's kind of issues towards Alex for dropping out of this debate. But I told you to put a pin in the topic at hand that was supposed to be debated. Is Jesus actually God? Jesus claiming to be God. That's the topic. And we're about to hear why there are some holes with Alex saying he's getting these threats and he feels unsafe about going to this debate because of Islamic extremists.
I have mixed thoughts about Alex backing out of our debate. On the one hand, I have defended Alex's decision to avoid criticizing Islam. He's a young guy. He's easily recognizable. He lives in a country where critics of Islam are targeted not only by jihadis, but by their own government. If he doesn't want to talk about Islam, I understand completely. Other people in other places can criticize Islam. Alex doesn't need to put his life on the line. On the other hand, agreeing to do a debate and then backing out 2 weeks before the debate is pretty messed up, especially when there's a ton of security and you're not the one being threatened. Not only was Alex not being threatened, he would have been the hero of Islamists everywhere for doing this debate. He would have been attacking the divine nature of Jesus. Think about it. What do Islamists want atheists to do? Apart from converting to Islam and becoming the poster boys for dawah, what do Islamists want atheists to spend their time doing? They want atheists to attack Christianity for them. Islamists understand that Christianity is the only thing standing in their way in the West, which they've been trying to conquer for 14 centuries. So if you're an atheist and you're attacking Christianity, they're not coming after you. They will absolutely love you. Why would Alex be worried about an attack when he's doing exactly what jihadis want him to do? Alex is an important asset to them. He's helping them. Why would he think he's in danger from jihadis when he's doing their work for them? I guess he could be thinking, well, what if they blow up the hotel? But that seems pretty silly. If a jihadi had that kind of firepower in Newark, just a stone's throw from New York City, he'd probably have some different targets in mind. But we can't control how careful Alex wants to be, totally up to him. I really just have two main problems with backing out like this.
And so before we get into David's reasons and problems for Alex backing out, we are obviously not in Alex's DMs, we're not in his emails, we're not in anything like that. So we don't necessarily know the messages that he is getting and receiving. But David does make good points here. Why would an Islamic extremist want to kill Alex? Why would they want to assassinate him and take him out? There's no reasoning behind that. Alex isn't for Christianity. He is against it. Alex is debating against a Christian here, David. So it doesn't really make too much sense. Now, Alex does live in London, and London is extremely full of Muslims. I think last year in 2024, the most popular name in that area was Muhammad. So Muslims are filling that country, that space in Europe, in London. So he is around a lot of those people, and him being uncomfortable doing this could absolutely make sense. Again, we don't necessarily know the details behind all this, but it is odd that he feels threatened or that he is getting threats when he's doing what Islamic extremists pretty much want: refute Christianity.
One problem is that he left James scrambling to find another opponent on short notice. Not honoring your agreements and putting other people in this position is pretty messed up. My other problem here is that this is just a horrible message to send to Islamists. The message people like Alex keep sending to Islamists is this: if you want to control our behavior, just threaten us and we'll obey you. That's a terrible message because it encourages more threats and more violence. When you tell Islamists that the way to get what they want is through violence, I think you bear some of the responsibility when they keep using violence as a tool. It's extremely dangerous to encourage people to use threats and violence to get what they want. But that's what lots of people keep doing. I can't stop them from doing it, but I think it's very strange that these are the same people who view themselves as the champions of reason, even when they can't stop doing some of the dumbest things imaginable.
And again, David makes a really good point here, guys. Islamic extremists are going to continue to act in violence. They're going to continue to threaten individuals and people. We just heard in the news that Islamic extremists murdered a ex-Muslim because he burned the Quran, and he was very boisterous publicly about his distaste for the Islamic belief. And so we're seeing this happen more and more and more. And when we fall into it, when we fall into what they want, like backing out of a debate because people are threatening you, you're just feeding into their agenda and their motive. And so we do need people to be bold, like David here, who is being bold enough, who has more of a target on his back, considering the things he has said against Islam, willing to still go to this debate and have it, knowing that, hey, there could be a potential threat here. So we do need to be praying over this event happening in just a few days on February 15th in Newark, New Jersey, and praying that the safety of everybody there would be taken care of, watched over by the Lord, and that no Islamic extremist would be stepping foot into that facility or outside that facility, causing threats or harm to anybody, Christian or non-Christian, attending this event. And so with that, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the BTteam Ministry YouTube channel, as well as drop a like, leave a comment down below. I would love to know your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, you might like this one over here.